What up, world? It's your boy Sky, broadcasting live. I'm tuning in today, to be honest, about just purpose, meaning, that's the type of stuff for life. So, a lot of us, we're sold the concept of, going to school, then furthering our education and going to college for, whatever period of time you choose, getting degrees or whatever, meeting you know, your spouse or whatever, having children, just working, saving up for a house, buying a house, whatever, paying off mortgages, buying a car, taking care of the children, then like retiring, then dying. And that's a big dream that's been sold to us and it's been told to us and heavily emphasized throughout life. Do I have a problem with it? No. Just bits and pieces I agree with, love or whatever you want to talk about it, experience and stuff. But bottom line is it's like uncomfortable sometimes when we get deeper and deeper into life. You know what I'm saying? Because especially those of us that are thinking outside the box, those of us that are indigo, star seeds, whatever you want to call it, melanated people, whatever you want to call it, energetic people, not even, just anything, whatever, all of humanity, it doesn't matter what you look like, what color you are, whatever, it don't matter. But bottom line is sometimes we'll just be like, man, what's the point of all this? And honestly, to be real with y'all, it ain't no point. And I'm still developing to myself to give meaning and to surrender to meaning and just to uncover and learn every day and put some things together and have and to declare some peace by discovering some things and learning some things and just putting some stuff together. But to be honest, it is pointless. That's probably why a lot of us have picked up on that since birth. I know I did. As soon as I was born, you know, a hospital, a doctor, all this stuff. You know what I mean? Like, what's the point of all that when ancient villages used to, give birth inside of inside of where they're at, the wooden hut or, you know, outside in the tree or inside a bed or whatever, in the jungle, something. Yeah, it's real deep, but it's true, And then like from then on, like we're in school, and of course, ain't nobody want to go to school. So quit lying, thinking that y'all love going to elementary, middle school, and high school. You know what I mean? Cause it's cool. I appreciate some good, the good times out of that. You know what I'm saying? But like to be real, to be 100% honest with y'all, all of us were in that class thinking the same thing. We ready for school to be out. We ready to go, chat, socialize, go home, go play sports, go play outside, something like that. You know what I mean? That's for real, no matter how you want to look at it. From the guy who was trying, the people who were trying so hard, taking pills and this and that to, just compete with everyone to get the best grades, to the person that everybody picked on and thought was lame because maybe they sold drugs or whatever and they barely went to school. Both sides, both people, both people know deep down that that stuff is pointless. But anyways, all throughout my life, I've been wondering about that. I didn't really get too deep into existentialism, which is, a search for meaning in life, until after, I guess towards, graduation of high school, going to college. Because then we're in high school and we're getting all these programs of, oh, guess what? Well, get ready to take your test so you can go to college, you can go to this university or this college or that college, and it's all this pressure. It's like, what's the difference? About this college and that college, of course, oh yeah, there's all types of difference. It's a different name, it's a different structure of the college, it's a different location, it has different things. Yeah, okay, cool, but you know what I'm talking about, the bigger picture about it, all right, for real, okay? Like, do we even want to go, you know? That's some open-minded questions. That's why I dropped out of community college, you know? Thankfully, it's just community college. There's some people who go into these universities and they way in debt, deep into debt, like hundreds of thousands of dollars in debt, for real, and they still in school or whatever, looking to pay it off or something. But like for me, I'll just be like, man, what is the point of this? Because at first I was like, I like sports management, sports marketing. I like health and wellness. I like kinesiology. I still at least had a general theme, a general field of areas of study that I gravitated towards. It was health and wellness, nutrition, ancient sciences, nature, you know, even some of the videography, cinematics, arts like that. Stuff like that, basically. Health and wellness, kinesiology, sports management, sports marketing. I cater in that whole general field, of study, I guess. And like, I don't know. It's really hard to just stay, hey, you know what? This is my degree, field of study, choice. This is all my life has to be around. Only sports marketing. Only that. Only sports marketing, whatever. And it was really hard for me to want to accept it. So of course, like that's why I dropped out because it's like a lot of pressure and it's like I don't know. It just wasn't viable with me. You know what I mean? If you want to go to school, go to school. To each his own. I'm just sharing my own thing. Because I still am breathing. I'm still, independent. You know what I'm saying? Like living abundantly. You know what I'm saying? Freely, at peace. In my own, in our own residence. Solo. You know what I'm saying? So that just goes to show that. But like sometimes it's just like, what is you be like, what is the meaning? You see people going to the military, people playing sports, people going to college for sports, people, dropping out, some people getting killed, some people dying, some people just working, some people just staying at home, not doing nothing, some people going all different areas, so it's a lot of pressure. And that's when I really started to begin wondering what is this whole thing called life. And as I grew, as I kept going, like trying to search or whatever, I still catered and gravitated towards the gym, physical exercise and weightlifting and whatnot, and nature, herbs, meditation, being out in the sun. And I guess that kind of vibes, that kind of crowd, or not even crowd, that kind of group. I'm not a crowd kind of guy, but excuse me. Then slowly but surely, like I got introduced to vegan living, by a close friend. Like his vibes and everything. He would be speaking about some deep stuff. Like his energy was so different than a lot of other people I'd have been exposed to or around or anything. And it was actually stuff of like inspiration, stuff of truth, stuff of deep significance, meaningfulness, stuff that actually gets you to wonder, that actually gets you to question, that actually gets you to visualize, stuff that actually opens your mind and, speaks to you and you can learn from, you know what I'm saying? In a dope way from a mentor, you know what I'm saying? And that's how I started beginning to learn about that, connected some dots about that. So I was like, hey, his vibe is cool, you know what I'm saying? I know it's a difference, And then to be honest, the more and more I started being open to veganism and learning about some of this ancient stuff, the more and more I kept those seeds planted, and then like I was able to connect with other people, and finally got inspired by a handful, select group of men and women, mentors, coaches, or whatever, and began to just become vegan. And now I'm vegan for like 2 years and 3 months, and I'm still, you know, building up more strength, more confidence, more learning skills, all this stuff of establishing like more meaning and more purpose for my own life and defining it and realizing it, whatever, understanding it, whatever you want to call it, gaining peace on it, all that, because it's some deep stuff. Like all the stuff we've been told was literally a lie. You know what I'm saying? Like the majority of it. Like let's be 100% honest with everybody. What would you want to do if you didn't have to worry about the worst case scenario? If you didn't have to worry about clocking into a job, if you didn't have to worry about making money, if you didn't have to worry about no authorities, if you don't have to worry about no drama and relationship problems, if you didn't have to worry about people judging you, or anything, what would you do? It's subjective to everybody, but I'm saying like with me, that really opened my mind up about a lot. I feel like all I'm supposed to do is meditate and breathe. You know what I'm saying? And I incorporate that also with being out in the sunshine, with eating healthy, vegan foods, with going to work out and take care of my body with exercise, and learning. You know what I'm saying? Still having a belly that's hungry, still having a mind that's hungry and open to learning and receiving like truth, the most truthful, genuine, authentic, real information. You know, that's what I'm plugging into. I love travel and stuff like that and nature, so that's also going hand in hand with this. But like, to be honest, I'm just sending out words of encouragement. If anybody else is really lost, I'm talking about super lost. Like, I'm still finding my way back. I'm still on my 2 feet, and I'm still work in progress. I'm better. I'm better than I was yesterday. That's the only person I'm in competition with. But like, I guess my words of encouragement that's helping me gain peace and what I'm doing is just to chill out, breathe, meditate, and just figure it out inside of yourself. So I know that sounds real, like, whatever, a-hole, but like, for real though, we gotta be grown men and grown women out here. Like, to give birth to a child, to produce a child, to become a father, to become a mother, which is an amazing feat, an amazing true thing that we can produce, an amazing gift, an amazing miracle. Like, we gotta be ready for that. And if everybody, people's level of readiness and level of preparation and whatnot, that's subjective to every person. But I have some strong messages, some strong intuitive feelings and reminders, that, hey, be prepared for that. You better establish yourself a lot and have supreme confidence and supreme acceptance and trust within yourself, and peace. Most important thing, having like a lot of peace within you, to really be able to move forward handling that type of responsibility. That's why not everybody, that's why a lot of people don't do it, because true, real love is responsibility, and that's the reason why the majority of humanity does not take responsibility. It's out of lust, it's out of a whole bunch of drama that I'm not about to get into, but like, bottom line, what's helped me gain peace about purpose, meaningfulness, all that stuff, cut out all the distractions for a little while. I'm grateful enough to have space from some close people to me right now for a period of time because the universe ordains it, and it's actually a blessing in disguise so I can really continue to calm my mind and quiet my mind and develop that peace to move forward. You know what I'm saying? Because this words, thoughts, actions, all that stuff is powerful. This is your life. Ain't nobody coming to save you. Ain't nobody coming from the sky, from the clouds to save you. You know what I'm saying? You got to do something. You got to do the work, For real, for real. Like, nobody's coming to save you. And if you can realize that, then that's great. Obviously there may be some unexpected surprises and blessings. People may ask you for directions, or people may even help you out and give you something out of nowhere. I've been blessed like that. You know what I'm saying? Out of the blue, without me even asking. Where it just came. Where someone has bought stuff for me in a restaurant, in a store, without me asking for anything at all, and they did it. So I'm saying that, like, that's awesome when it happens. But also the main thing is what I'm saying, like, about our own mental health conditions, our own physical wellness, our own emotional, spiritual, all that stuff that's comprised in the depths of our vehicle, our spirit, our body, our mind, everything. All of that stuff. It's not just one thing. But all of that stuff, like, just meditate on it. Block everything out. Like, just go alone for a little while. That's what I'm doing. I'm alone for now. But, like, go out to the jungle, the forest, a park, a trail, meditate. I've done that for many days, many weeks, many months, a long time. I've been an only child for all my life, But I spent a lot of time late at night, different times of the day, just out in the forest, out in the jungle, out in the park, grassy tree area where nobody's there, you know. And what do you think I'm doing? Oh yeah, I've been talking to myself. I've been talking to God, to the universe. I've been meditating. I've been just breathing and admiring the stars, admiring nature, all that stuff to gain some peace and clarity. But what am I doing now as a skill? Is this concern as it still is, something that I'm developing, purposeful living, meaningfulness, stuff like that. After I get off this phone, after I finish this video, I'm really about to meditate on some stuff, to move forward with. I mean, it's just some deep stuff in our whole life. Like we gotta live with ourselves. You know what I'm saying? It ain't about your husband or wife. It ain't about your parents. It ain't about what the people on TV. It ain't about the politics. It ain't about nobody but you. Your own soul, your own spirit, your own heart, your own voice. You gotta look yourself in the mirror. Now there's people that can add to our happiness, that can help us out and assist us. Sometimes when we ask them, sometimes without us even asking, we're blessed with gifts unexpectedly. And those are amazing surprises. But like for real, at least focus on your internal condition. That's the best thing I can say about this whole thing because I'm still I'm always work in progress. I am not perfect whatsoever, but like just stay focused. Stay focused on like big concepts, meaningful like affirmations and stuff like that within yourself and keep that alive. Stuff like freedom, stuff like peace, stuff like love, stuff like, marathon longevity, all that stuff. Like that's what's helping me. You know what I mean? Just remind us the simple things. Because when we get out in the world, simple example, going out, driving your car out on the streets, any like during the hours, the daylight hours of the day, especially first thing in the day when everybody's rushing to go to school or rushing to go to work or rushing to go wherever. And, especially around lunchtime when everybody's rushing to go get something to eat for 30 minutes before they rush back to work. Or what else? At nighttime when everybody's rushing in traffic home from the 9 to 5 job to go rush home, then to go rush with the family, to go rush to the restaurant to go eat. And guess what? They rushing home, rushing to church or whatever, rushing to whatever, rushing back home to go to sleep, and they start over the cycle, the same cycle over and over again. And they want to lie to our face, acting like this is all life is. And I guess some of my concluding thoughts, ideas, perceptions, visions, truth, or whatever about this whole topic is, at least the stuff that's inside your heart, the deep stuff, the deep personal, amazing stuff, magical stuff that the universe has placed inside your spirit, your heart, those things that, not everybody knows about, that, maybe some people might hear or assume or this or that, but they're not you, you know what I mean? They're not thinking about you all day, they're not you, you know what I'm saying? We have short attention spans, so like, we're not addicted or glued to everything everybody says all day, every day. You know what I'm saying? We gotta be focused on what's right in front of us, right in front of our nose, our own reality. You know what I'm saying? About how we're being compensated, about how we're living our life. But I'm saying like those things that are inside of us, that inside our soul, our spirit, our heart, it don't matter if we shared it with strangers, co-workers, friends, family, whatever. I'm just talking about that. It's inside of us, that remains inside of us because it's ours, Keep that alive. Keep that alive is all I'm saying. Keep that in mind, keep that alive, and, just sort it out. Sort it out for yourself. Like, do what we can do, and just lean over towards just realism as well as positivity. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, it's going to be different for everybody, It's gonna be completely different for everybody, and that's why sometimes it can be scary because it's like you're leaving your own mark. You know what I'm saying? Like you're leaving your own signature, and that's what real people do. They leave their own signature. Like where finally they have blocked out consuming so much, and following, and they finally are leaving their own mark. They're finally leaving their own signature, their own legacy, and that's an awake person. That's a woke person, whatever you want to call it. And that's some scary stuff initially, but I guess the strong really overcome it, and do it in a rightful way. And people do it different ways, you know what I'm saying? But to be honest, I'm desiring to do it, with a life of longevity, for a long time. So that's why it's really sometimes hard because you got to stay grounded and cool headed, when there's all these distractions, simple thing like going out to the gym. That's another place where it's a bunch of stuff going on. Schools is everywhere. The whole world is packed with a whole bunch of ideas, thoughts, words, perceptions, lies, all that stuff. But like the gym, guess what? There's commercial music playing. There's all these TVs up there. A lot of times they just have CNN and these news and whatnot. I'm not even reading no words or nothing. Dude, I'm just focused on the music. I'm just staring at some random lady talk. I'm not even reading the captions of the words. I'm looking at myself in the mirror the whole time. You know what I mean? Like while I'm working out, whatever. But the TVs, the music, all these people on the working out, treadmills, everything. The staff talk. Everybody got something. That's life. It's a big world. You know. But like bottom line, like I said, just find some space where you just alone, so you can just develop your own peace. Cause that's our birthright is that freedom, and having love with it too. You know what I mean? Like ain't nobody gonna tell you how to raise your children. That's the type of mindset we got to get into. I guess I'm saying it for a lot of us young folks and anybody, to be honest. But like, ain't nobody gonna tell you how to wipe your butt. Ain't nobody gonna tell you, you know, when you're supposed to drink water. Like of course, we can for coaching and help and everything. But like, you supposed to already know this inside of you. Wow, I'm thirsty. Oh my God, I'm thirsty. I'm thirsty. What does that mean? Oh, go drink some water. Drink a lot of water. You know what I'm saying? Because you're dehydrated. Oh wow, I'm very extremely hungry after whatever circumstances. Guess what? Eat, eat, eat. To each his own. Do whatever. Don't eat for a long time or eat for a long. Who cares? But it's like, man, just spend some time alone to really get that peace and clarity. That's what I'm doing. I don't have it all figured out at all. Okay, I'm just sharing what's helping me because sometimes we do get real deep. We start thinking a whole lot, like overthinking about a whole lot of stuff. But all I can say is just like at least stick with the stuff that the universe has placed inside your heart. The magical stuff, the amazing, magical, uplifting, stuff that boosts your spirits. Like you're a child once again, and keep it realistic as well and mature and grounded as well. You know, don't, that's the best thing I can say about that. You know what I mean? Like we still are able to be real about life and also still be able to have our own truth, living in our own truth and having our own unique programming that we created within us, not everybody else. I'm talking about ourselves. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I'm saying. Like we gotta free our minds. You know what I mean? We gotta free our minds. Because it don't matter what color you are, what where you from. It don't matter any of that stuff. Everybody has a unique design, purpose, whatever experiences that they can share and deliver to the table. You know what I'm saying? Like that's true. You know what I'm saying? What difference is it if the person on the left, you know, whatever. If the person on the left and the person on the right, you know what I'm saying? It may be resonance, energy, frequency, all that stuff. But still, like they both supposed to have their own uniqueness, their own mind of their own. You know what I'm saying? And that's the main point I'm touching on is developing that. You know, that's all I'm saying. So I know it's very deep and whatnot, and again, I'm just a messenger going through it just like you, just in my own way, in the pursuit of happiness, peace, all this great stuff. So it will come though. We just gotta believe and keep that stuff that's real close and sacred and precious and gives us those amazing feelings and emotions that's inside of our heart. Just keep those things alive. So anyway, it's your boy Sky, broadcasting live